Hello? We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain.
It touched me in dark places.
This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Not from the pipe, you know that. Really? You're actually...
We're headed to the dam in one of the pipes.
Getting reception in here. Okay.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish
Oh yeah, Dungeon
idiot.
Keeper.
That's my best friend.
Love Dungeon Keeper. Hey Pink, have you tried War for the Overworld? If not, you gotta try
Well,
that.
fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
It was made by the same people that made the original Dungeon Keeper, but they're just under
At least I didn't have to worry about
more of an
her.
indie company
She
now.
knew how to stay safe. Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
I believe it's on Steam. Yeah, it plays just like Dungeon Keeper, but with, you know, some more modern improvements. Excellent game. Much recommend. Die to my laser beams, birds. We'll never defeat. Pew pew lasers, Esquire. I never managed to beat War for the Overworld though. Some of those missions get really tough. But still a lot of fun. That way or this way? Is this a way? Might be a way. That's the way I'm supposed to go. Maybe this will have some hidden goodies. Look, I know my friends have crashed and they're probably dying in a fire right now. But I need to look for loot, okay? They'll understand. Wait. Is this the way it came from? That's when it did the circle, didn't I? Didn't even realize. Okay. Go back. Yes, Google tutorials. That's true. It's mostly, I think the level I kept getting stuck on was one where you get a big time limit, and when it comes to strategy games like Dungeon Keeper type stuff, I don't like being rushed. So it gets me all frazzled. That is a lot of birds. Oh my god. Okay. Getting hitchcocked by the game again. Flaring jerks. Get out of here. You're not cute, adorable birds. You're hell birds. I don't like it. Probably a waste of a battery. Oh well.
Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
I'm sure they're okay.
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, The wreck was empty.
They just fell out of the helicopter before it hit the ground. They're just dead somewhere else. Don't worry about it.
Barry! Barry!
Stop wasting your flares. You could be killing things with that stuff. Oh.
Hang in there, I'm coming!
You do it like this. That's how you use a flare.
You know when to make an entrance, Wig. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
Boot hiding over here? No?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Yeah, away from you, hopefully. You're the worst, Barry. He's the worst. The worst. Absolute worst. Sheriff Sarah over here is alright, though.
Running uphill, while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe. You know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs. Oh, but it's dangerous out here. Oh, I should have kept that gym
You
membership.
see those lights?
You never had a
That's
gym
the
membership.
elevator we need to take.
I don't believe you.
I thought I saw something. What the hell is this thing?
We can trust the guy we're wandering with, we just can't tolerate his irritating personality.
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
For reference, if you don't remember from the beginning of the game, he's our agent that helps us promote our books and stuff. And inexplicably has somehow become a friend. I don't know how.
How many of them are there? Where'd that one go?
Ah, this can't be happening.
Wait, Herp's on the move.
Thanks for not giving me any warning about this guy to dodge him, game.
Wait, this is bad. Really bad.
Was that it? Are we safe?
Ooh, that was close.
Wow. I think we're okay.
Hey, Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
Ow. Ow.
We made it! We made it!
Wait, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
All this
Heads up!
shattered.
Here they come!
Oh no! Oh no!
They're coming! We have to hold them off! Keep hitting them!
Oh no! Oh no!
Far enough!
Get out of here, you bum. Get off my cliff.
Slowest elevator in the world!
This is the most dramatic.
Almost here, Wake. Just hold on.
Easy for you to say. You don't have 1% of your health. See ya, sucker. Bye.
Hit the button.
Fine.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wade?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
And so were they.
Let's be careful, okay?
No, I don't wanna. I thought it would be reckless.
I hate this.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door.
I thought I saw a neb. I thought I saw a yellow arrow. But I guess not. What about over here? Hidden loot? No? Damn it. Need more goods. Why open this? There we go. Hold B.
I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
What about me? Screw me, I guess.
What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, Wake. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Ow! Please be careful.
No.
Take care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
I hope you take care of Barry. You know what I'm saying.
You gotta be kidding me.
Gonna kill some giant spools of wire over here. Thanks for letting me in, though. Hey, useful.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Okay, oddly specific. What could it be, though? What could it be? That looks promising. Damn. That's great. A lot of things can be.
Ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Some flares. Oh, this thing could just kill them outright. Alright. out and play, hmm? Stand there. Alright. Just a little freebie shooting gallery there. Be low stakes. Stop moving when I get in. That's silly.
Enough. You will go no further. Stop. Stop now.
Thanks for clearing the way for me. I think I'm just gonna run. How about that? Thought we just get the hell out of here. Oh. Bye. There we go. Yeah, wrong way. Dramatic. Oh shit. Ah, jump. That not a good jump, Alan. Come on. I'm skipping leg day. It's embarrassing for everybody. I gotta get coffee again. There we go. That's how you jump. Sounds like the audio's screwing up in my ear. Fix it. Oh well. Have to live with it.
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
So do you have some redundancies built in so that you can
There's an old
change the
army
light
base
bulb
at
without
Rainbow Point.
creating a shadow?
It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now. Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late.
That's a
and
lot
I'm
of light
tired.
bulbs.
And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore. Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped. My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written.
Authorception.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Remember standing on a broken field, white crippled wings beating the sky, the harbingers of war with the nature revealed, and our chances flow away.
Previously on Alan Wake. I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking. The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new message.
Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. As she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Gallic Show.
Thank you.
Watch all my TV standing up, don't you?
We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Blurry, though.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard.
Your departure, eh? As in the book he calls the departure, but hasn't written yet?
Always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for a Sam. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you, and good night.
Looked like he was doing
funny. I told myself I could live with that.
what game was that?
I didn't say
Game
anything
Killer.
stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an
Character's name.
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what?
I should have followed
Go
her
back to
advice,
sleep,
but suddenly I was angry, mostly at myself, and she was there, a convenient victim.
Well, not Painkiller, no, that was, the first game that introduced bullet time. Oh, I forget. Nice camera angle.
Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Peaceful vacation ever, hasn't it?
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Why are we taking her gun exactly?
Good luck, Al.
Make any sense?
See you later.
Oh well.
When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
Yeah, we do like the guns, Andy. Welcome back, by the way. But I mean, I already had plenty of my own guns. I don't see why I had to take hers away. Oh well.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific
Coffee.
Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Taking away my guns now, of course, because it's a new chapter, but... oh well, they always do that.